Heavy haulage. Heavy haulage. This model by WSI is a DAF XF Super Space 8x4 and it's paired up with a 5-axle Notenboom semi-low loader. It is a limited edition in the colours of the Dutch company Twan Bierings. As we begin, we can see that the box is the standard WSI style for a heavy haulage model, and after lifting the lid out come the parts, which are the DAF, the trailer, and a bag of parts. Also included with the model is a small booklet, and it's got some very nice information about the real trailer, and there's also some information about the model trailer. Putting the models together is easy enough. We join up the tractor and trailer and clunk click does the trick. And the other thing we can add on are some marker boards which get pushed in at the gooseneck. This video was made at the start of 2020 and looking back at 2019, Cranes etc. has made some awards. The Innovation Award goes to WSI Models for the use of aluminium for the jib of the Liebherr MK140 mobile crane. And the Model Maker of the Year award also goes to WSI Models for its impressive releases in 2019. Looking underneath the DAF, the chassis is very detailed as you would expect from WSI. All of the main components are present and there are different tyres front and rear. The cab roof looks great with beacon lights, air horns and also a nice light bar. And coming down the front it says Twan Bierings. And the rest of the detailing at the front is really nice. There's a big DAF name and a very nice grille. There's a Convoy Exceptionnel sign and a realistic number plate. The decoration on the side of the cab is also really good. And the sharpness of the small graphics is excellent. The wheels on the truck also look really good with the blue contrasting with the chrome. Behind the cab there's a highly mirrored tower and it's got Ace of Spades written on it. Other details include coiled lines and diamond plated surfaces and really nice wheel arches. At the back the lights have lenses and there's also a towing hitch. We've seen this Notenboom trailer before and it is very detailed. There's hoses, wheel chocks and tanks. And nicely modelled axle units. The gooseneck has got a spare wheel, and the appearance is enhanced by many small graphics. The finish on top of the gooseneck is also really nice with its textured surfaces, and that continues on through to the trailer deck. Also nice to see are the highlighted bolt heads on the access plates above the axle units. Moving to the back of the trailer, the ramps are very detailed. And that includes various lights and a number plate. Back we go under the DAF and the main feature to check is the steering. As you can see it's linked, but the range of movement is very small. The DAF is also not the most willing runner that we've seen, and in part that's because the small amount of steering is quite loose. So you can't really push it in a curve, but at least you can pose it with some steering angle. The tilting cab is much more sure-footed, and what's particularly nice on this model is the detailing of the engine that's underneath. It's got a number of different components and it's interesting to look at. Moving on to the trailer, and the model engineering of the wheel sets is very good. The rear 4 axles are linked and they move proportionally, and there's also suspension on each wheel set. There are landing legs at the front which can be lowered by removing tiny steel pins, and the only thing you have to be careful of is that you don't lose them. Another nice feature of the trailer is the smooth movement of the gooseneck hydraulics. If you're feeling sorry for all of the wheels on the trailer, you can give the ones at the front a rest. The first 2 axles can be clipped up out of service, and that means that when you're running the trailer empty, you don't need to wear out all of the tyres. If you've got a lengthy load to carry, you can stretch out the trailer long. And if you've got something that's a bit on the wide side, you can pull out the beams and add timbers down both edges. This trailer has ramps, so to load it up we need to undo the chains. And then to get the ramps down we use giant mahoosive fingers. After that we can use the experts at Cranes etc. to load up the trailer. As a different display option we can put in the optional deck posts, and plenty are supplied with the model. And then we'll add on a different type of load, and this time it's some parts of a heavy mobile crane. This model continues WSI's strong reputation for truck models, and this big DAF in the colours of Twan Bierings is impressive. It is a combination of high detail and precise model engineering, so if you want a nice limited edition heavy haulage model, this one is excellent.